I'm done with Godzilla. Now let's go with King Kong in Kong Mania because that's a unique title. Anyways, so we're gonna do all 11 King Kong movies, and most people would just count the live action ones, which are 33 Son of Kong. Some people don't even include Son of Kong. 76 one, the sequel to that, King Kong vs. Godzilla. The Toho movie, the other Toho movie, King Kong Escapes, and the Peter Jackson one. But I'm gonna actually be talking about the three animated musicals. What to do? So let's start with the original 1933 King Kong. This movie uses stop motion technique for Kong, and this was very revolutionary for the time. Like, people's minds were blown with Kong, and it was a huge hit. King Kong is a huge staple of Universal Studios. He's almost always present in the parks in a way. The original tram tour had a King Kong animatronic, which unfortunately it burned down. They replaced it with a 3D attraction, which is based on the Peter Jackson movies. So that's that. Um, yeah, this movie is iconic, and they basically just redid this movie for two more times and kind of tree with actually they just reuse this movie most of the time. Like, this movie is so iconic, the story, that they repeated it a lot of times. Like Godzilla with Godzilla. Yeah, yes, it's just basically Godzilla destroying Tokyo, but there were never direct remakes. This one mostly follows like director Carl Denham recruiting a poor actress who is not successful. Like, he saves her basically from prison, and basically they venture onto this island where they meet a bunch of dinosaur creatures and then meet the natives and Kong. That's the gist of the story, and they bring Kong back, and then Kong goes on a rampage. This movie is very iconic. The effect scenes are fantastic, especially for the time. I really do like this movie, though I didn't love it as much as I wanted to. Like, I wasn't as connected to the characters. Like, I felt like Anne was very annoying. Like, I know that's what you're gonna do when you see a giant ape, but I mean, the screaming was pretty annoying. And yeah, basically, it's good. It's tightly paced. It's 90 minutes. So the action just never stops. It doesn't drag. I'm gonna talk about dragging later on, but it has a great pace, and I think it's perfectly long. It's iconic for a reason. There's so much iconic set pieces that you shouldn't miss out the 1933 Kong.